Welcome to the UK Wrestling Figure Channel. I'm Matt Payne, aka the David Beckham of Wrestling Figure Collecting, and today we're going to look at the Retro Series from Mattel, Series 1 to 10, all on cards. So we're going to have a look and a quick unboxing of one as well. So we're going to have a look at Series 1 to 10, have a little talk about them, and let's go. Let's start with this one here, Roman Reigns. Yeah, I got him pretty much, I got them imported from America. Originally they were in Walmarts in America, the one out here yet in the UK. This one here I got graded, which you can clearly see at the side. It does state, just under there, it has all the information. It just says this is Walmart exclusive. But what it also has as well is this part just here. Now you can see it's a slight lift in the sticker there. Now originally these figures came out and Roman Reigns' move, as we all know, is the Superman punch. Now what I've read and understand is that Marvel didn't approve this, so they did quickly cover up that Superman part and put Super Punch. Now there's some being released without the Superman on, some with stickers. This is the original one with Superman, and just in the back there it just says Superman there. So it is the original one. Quite hard to get hold of now, because you could class it as a original release of the figure. One of my favourites, the only one I've got graded, but say this is a special one I hold in my collection. Next we've got Series 1 and 2 had the most figures in the line. Now this one is Brock Lesnar. Again, a really nice looking figure, great move as well, with his F5 action. It's a lovely looking figure of Series 1. Great attention to detail, obviously in comparison to the Hasbro one, brilliant. Loved how they re-released these. Then we move on to another one which is quite rare to get hold of just now. It's Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens came out in obviously the Series 1, and we move on to the other releases he got in. Do quite like this figure. As I say, he's got a nice action for the actual release. Again, nice all-rounder. Move on to this one here. This John Cena. Again, has the Attitude Adjustment, has a slightly different move. They're very similar to Hasbro's, but they never had this kind of action Hasbro line. Very similar. Love the cap on it. Shame it doesn't come off the Bushwhackers in the Hasbro line, but still a very nice action and addition to the Hasbro line. That one there. Move on to Warrior. Now, same action, again, very similar. Obviously, Hasbro released 3 of these ones. It was nice to see just a different attire really for the Warrior. Still in comparison probably not one of my favourites, but a lot of people would say otherwise. But yeah, nice one. On to a nice one here, which is the Undertaker. Again, we know that he was released twice in card. You got the mail away one as well, but it was a slightly different kind of hair. This is a more updated one with the longer hair as well. A nice card all round. Again, not a removable hat on this one, just as it is. Would have been a nice addition if they could have done that, but again, beggars can't be choosers with this line. As I said, it was a great addition to the line. Then, I said they were quite easy to get hold of. There was a couple I had to get when I was getting the loose set, and they were quite difficult. There was only a few that you could get, and they said there's 6 in that Series 1. And Series 2 came out with 6 as well. These were very readily available. There was a couple of shops in the UK which had them, and they reduced them heavily down as well, which I got all my loose ones for them as well. That kind of started me on the loose path as well. Release Kane. Kane never got a Hasbro release, and a lovely figure, lovely looking all-rounder with that one. Yeah, I really like this one. Great card all in. Lovely. We've then got Mankind. Again, never got a Hasbro release, but the clothesline action's nice, like it. Really, really nice the way they put that one together. The mask, the hair, the outfit, really, really nice all in. Another one, as I say, that's a great addition. We then had The Rock, again no Hasbro release for this one. Obviously the timing of The Rock coming into the WWE, WWFN. Lovely looking figure. Has, as far as I'm aware, it's the old The Rock tattoo on the arm. But yeah, all good. It's nice to see The Rock in a Hasbro kind of action. Sting, as we know, came into the WWE 2015. Really, really nice to see on a card with the original Sting, and I love the backing card, how they just captured the old Hasbro flair to it. New WWE logo, love it. You've got, again, another one. This Series 2 was obviously ones they thought, right, which ones have never had a Hasbro release. So we went for Stone Cold, Hall of Famer. Love the knee brace on this one. The attention to detail is beautiful with that one. Great, absolutely love it. Again, the clothesline one, yeah, you could say, is that the right one for that figure? I think it's nice. Nice all-rounder with that one. Stone Cold, brilliant. Then we move on to another one, Triple H. Now they've tied that in with the pedigree, so with the backing card on the back, they've tied that in. I'm not sure this one, they've gone for the vintage look of Triple H. Is it because they've re-released the Hasbro range, they've gone for the vintage look? I don't know about this one, not sure if this is one of my go-to figures, my favourite ones. It's alright, it's not too bad. It does have the jumper feature on there, which a lot of the figures did have. Some of the later Mattel ones didn't actually have the bit on the back. But yeah, it's all-rounder. Now, we were talking about eras earlier with Roman Reigns. Now, I've got this one here, which I managed to actually pick up. Luckily, this era card with the, I think it's the Sting arm, which people will say it's got a kind of black glove on it. It's basically a Triple H black glove variant, I think we know as. So that was a lucky pickup. Again, you wouldn't really notice that until you open and go, why has he got a black glove on? But that's, all in all, as I say, Triple H could have been better in my opinion, but hey, figures come and chooses with those. Series 3 came out. It was a new thing, obviously with the kind of technology of phones, etc. They came out with stands, which is quite nice. A few stands. This is the new thing they started kind of bringing out with the kind of QR codes as well, which is underneath the stand. Again, a nice. These were very, very easy to get in the UK. You were picking these up in dump bins, and they end up. I won't be surprised if there's still some of these kicking about, and you'll then see them in pound shops because there's hundreds of these kicking about. Dean Ambrose, again, lovely figure put together. I think it's the right move, right action, right card, lovely the way they've done that. Again, we've got another new addition to the WWE line. You've got AJ Styles. He came into the WWE, surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. Again, the stand's lovely with their kind of badge, which the kind of plates they put on the belts. And they've got the tattooed on the side as well. A little attention to detail, I like that. They're very similar to the way Hasbro did figures. Real nice, all in that one. Again, was quite easy to get hold of. Seth Rollins, again, I actually really like the move. I think they've gone for the pedigree idea again. Again, it's got the jumper back to it. I think that's a suitable move for Seth Rollins. So nice to stand as well on that one. Now, this probably has to be my least favourite, and I think most people will agree, is this. What is this? What have they done? What have they done to this? It's just all wrong. It's probably my least favourite with Goldberg. He should have had a similar action to... Goldberg's a big guy. They've just not captured it with this one. Shame. But so that's Series 3. Series 3 as it is. Now we move on to what I've done a video before is what I feel is the Elusive Series 4. I didn't see them at all in the UK here. But this is the ones which Enzo Amore was supposed to be released. There was a press release and you could see, I wonder where that prototype is. I would love to have that in my collection. Went for the same stands. Again, I've gone through, there's another video on my channel with Series 4 and the unboxing. lovely figure all round. Love the face paint. They've just done it totally Hasbro style, and I love the front of the card as well. Brilliant. Absolutely love these ones. Then you've got Sami Zayn again. They've just captured it really well with the figure. Again, all these ones were never obviously released as Hasbro. Sami came in recent years, would never have been around in those years, in the Hasbro era. But yeah, I think that's again a really nice looking figure. The next one we've got is the Kevin Owens. Basically repaint. It's just a repaint. I think they had to get something out in Series 4 because Enzo Momore's a release from the WWE at the time, and obviously that ended up. Shame he didn't come out, and they would have recalled the cards, and that would have been something to get hold of because it would have been quite rare. Just a repaint from Series 1. That's all. Sit-ins, obviously the second one in the line. All in. Good looking figure all round. But yeah, just a repaint. Nothing special with that one. The next one, which is one of probably the ones now, which is just so valuable for the collection, is Ric Flair. Ric Flair. Now I've seen some crazy prices on this guy on eBay. Mental. He just seems to be just quite rare. It's going up and up in value. Is he better than the Hasbro one? I think the face is not there, but then they're not quite there. They've tried. Quite nice. Love the blue on there, and obviously the you can see on the R F on the shorts there. Shame not on the boots, but hey, it's all good. Moving on, Series 5. So Series 5 actually brought together basically the three of them, the New Day. Love the pink, the colours, the way it's put together. Lovely. Jumper for Kofi, I'd say it's the right one for him. Real nice, all in. Real nice card. You've got then the next one here. You've got the next one, the New Day, which Xavier Woods. Love the Iron Sheik type shoes on there. Real nice. Again, the colours are great on there. The stand's great, and even the cards, the frontage is fantastic with it. Just sums up the whole character of Xavier Woods. Next one we've got, which is Big E. Again, perfect for the figure. Again, this is a big guy, unlike Goldberg, they didn't go for a jumper, they went for this one. Perfect for him. Xavier Woods are the same as Ultimate Warrior and John Cena from Series 1. This is a great figure all around. Love the actual outfit. Love the facial expressions. Just everything on that one is fantastic on that one. Now, next one we've got is Macho Man. So Macho Man got another release. Nice figure. Real nice colours. Went for the black attire. I just feel it's the NWO attire on this one. But I think the likes of the Hasbro did have a slightly better feel to it. Now, there is also an error card with these ones. I've got that one as well. As you can see there, one's got his arm up, one's got his arm down. So it's an error card. Something's happened. I don't know how they've done that, but that's the error. Is one arm, one down. So that's known as the variant. Is that the variant? Is that, who knows? This, either way, they're both slightly different on those ones. Nice figure on those ones. We then, obviously, Series 6 came out, and I could get these quite easily in the UK. I just got them online from a retailer online in the UK. Love this one, love the tattoos, everything about it. Just obviously before he changed to the Fiend, so it's more the classic one. Just they've captured that whole figure, whole character into the figure. Lovely in that one. Daniel Bryan, next one. Again, small character. I think they've caught it with the jumper. Perfect with that. Real nice with the beard, with the facial expression and the move. Yep, I'd agree. That's a perfect setup. This one, Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, nice figure all around, nice solid, all character with the move, the trousers, everything, even the stands, nice as well. I see the nice print on the front there, just real capture that one, it's nice. Then we get another release, so it's more of the Wolfpack Sting. Got a nice little release here with the reds. It's just nice to see another Sting figure, definitely worthy of multiple figures of Sting, being the legend he is. But all in all, it's a nice, I love the attire, nice and different. They've just not taken the old figure, but it looks totally different, the Wolfpack Sting on that one. Then comes Series 7. Series 7 came out, and we got some real nice figures here. So Series 7 consisted of these guys here. So with Sheamus first, again, these were very easy to get in the UK, very, very simple to get. Sheamus, again, it didn't come with the stands this time, so it came away with the stands, but you can still get the barcode, which is under him just there. Yeah, all in all, nice figure. Had the Mohican at the time, he's changed that again. But yeah, nice figure, nice Sheamus. Now this one again, probably another one of my least favourites. They've messed this one up. That is terrible, I'm sorry. This is Shawn Michaels. Yeah, I don't know what they've done with this. They could have had something special. They've not done that well. The card's nice, this figure, the head sculpt is all wrong. But all in all, nice to see Shawn Michaels come out in the retro line, but I feel his head's too big, the sculpt's wrong. The trousers are lovely, that's about all that's going for that one. We'll go on to, well, I like this one, Chris Jericho with his scarf. Pretty much not long after this, he obviously went to AEW, so I'd say lucky he got the release out. But yeah, they've captured everything obviously in that era with Chris Jericho. Real nice figure, the trunks, and I love the scarf on there. Real nice looking figure, all in all. Then we get another Hall of Famer. We get Kurt Angle again. I would say not the best. They tried with that one to get obviously the American flag. It would have been nice to get a removable medal from that one, but I don't know. They've stuck with obviously the attire there and the move they've got there, which is obviously the similar move to John Cena and Warrior from Series 1. Then we move on to Series 8. Series 8 came out with 4. Again, it was only Series 1 and 2 that came out with 6. So we had another 4 releases. And I liked how they did this because when Hasbro's came out when I was younger, Hasbro released, again, very short number in this series. There was only a few per series. And I liked how they only brought a few out. And obviously a lot of times they bring out loads and loads of figures. Braun Strowman. Love this one, it's just great. They've captured everything with him, brilliant. With the tattoo, the facial expression, real nice looking one. They did some good with that. Next one of my favourites as well, Jeff Hardy. Love the attire, love the facial expression, love the way they've just got the earrings in, the shoes. That is great. That is one of my favourites. Love the card and everything. Next one we've got Zack Ryder, and a very, very vintage Zack Ryder there. He obviously changed now. You've got the vintage attire there, and we've captured it with that one with the headband as well, with the woo 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 on it, and the rider on the trunks. Very, very nice. We've then got another Hall of Famer. Never got obviously a release in the Hasbro line. But yeah, all in all, a nice looking figure there. But as the capture of everything that Iron Sheik did have, he got an LGN release, never got a Hasbro release. Just obviously just two of a vintage character, but nice to see him in that line. I loved how Mattel did that. They just released vintage characters as well. Then move on to Series 9. Now they released a bit cheekily this guy here, which was the Matchman in the green attire. Now, if anybody knows, this was obviously in the press release of Macho Man, and he had a green attire for the Series 1, but it actually came up with the orange stars. Lovely to see this. I love this Macho Man. He's absolutely great. Love the glasses, the trunks, everything about it, and the actual, even the print on the side of the card there. Love it. Love that one. Move on to Gold Dust. Now Gold Dust there, again, he never got a Hasbro release, but he got the first series of Jack, so he just missed Hasbro releases. I guess if Hasbro kept doing it, he would have actually had a figure in the Hasbro line. I'm sure his head comes off as well. I'm sure there's removable hair on that. I don't actually have this one loose as yet. It's one I'm looking out for. Yeah, that's a lovely. You've captured everything with Gold Dust there. All in all, good looking figure with a clothesline action. Now the next one we've got is Randy Orton. This is a great figure. Look, the tattoos, the facial expression, everything about it. They've really done it with that one. They've outdone themselves. That is a great looking figure. Again, the QR code's inside. Then we go on to this one here, Samoa Joe. I think they've caught everything on that one as well. The kind of later series were really nice. There was a few kind of questionable ones going through the series, but Series 9 really put it together. Again, that's a nice looking one from Samoa Joe, everything about it. Again, would have loved a towel on there or some sort, just even a plastic towel around his neck. That would have been a nice little addition on there. Don't know cost wise, don't know why. So Series 9, so we start getting excited now because there's a lot of them have come out. They're not releasing many. And then we get this last one, Series 10. Now, you'd think it's going to continue, but unfortunately this was the last series from the Mattel Retro line. Shame, because they just captured my youth and everyone else's nostalgia. This came with the guitar. First one with obviously an accessory that's sitting out with, so it's totally like the old Hasbro way of putting in a package. Love it. Put together that they put that one together great. Love the guitar with that. Then we've got Woken Matt Hardy in there. Again, love the facial expression on there and the hair. Just love it how they put that one together. It's all in all, it's great to see a Matt Hardy one as well. It's just good to have in that line. Then the next two we've got JYD Junkyard Dog. Again, they got an LGN release. Again, they just missed the trick. They should have had the chain, a little chain with them. Would have been a nice little addition there. But all in all, that's a nice looking figure. I love the metal trousers on that one. Really like JYD. Now this is one, I think they must have looked to the Hasbros and thought, what can we release? They've got the green Macho Man. Then there's this guy, the rumoured release of Diesel. Now, if you're a Hasbro fan, you know Series 12 was the rumoured, it was a UK exclusive, it was what I know, and it was Diesel was going to be part of that. They said it was orange cards. Now, what I've seen, read, there's no real evidence really it's going to be orange, but it's seen somewhere there was going to be orange cards. But Diesel's going to be part of that line. So we just missed it as a Hasbro fan, and you know what, 20 years plus later, we finally get him to put near our Hasbro figures, and we get this Elusive Series 12 figure as Series 10 in the Mattel line. Now that was unfortunately the last series Mattel did. Now obviously everyone's wanted to have those come back out to actually continue the series, but it's quite nice, they've done it, they've finished Series 10. Obviously Hasbro did Series 11, but they finished the Series 10, and I actually quite like that's it now, that's that collection. They've condensed it to the 40 plus figures that are there. There's only, I would get the Super Punch one that's actually printed on the card, and there's actually a Triple H with a logo missing on his trousers that I'm going to get hold of as well. But that is the complete Mattel line that got released. Some are harder than others to get, some are easier, some are really expensive now to get hold of. But it's taken me now, it's about 3 years to get those. I've just had the delivery today of Series 9, and that's it. So complete. So onto the loose set, I only need 13 now to complete those. Once I've completed those, I can go through the loose set as well. Please check out my other videos, and of course please subscribe to more videos of this vast collection and all this knowledge that I want to share with you guys. Cheers, thank you.